Welcome to today's What Moved the Market show. I'm your host Prem. It's Tuesday, September 30th, 2025, and here is everything you need to know as the markets close for today. Let's jump right into the day's performance summary. It was a cautious finish for Indian equities as the BSE Sensex closed at 80,267, down 97 points. The NSE Nifty ended at 24,611, slipping nearly 24 points. Bank Nifty continued showing strength, outperforming and testing important higher ranges in the session. Over the last 8 days, the Sensex has fallen by 2,746 points and the Nifty is down 813 points, marking a 3.2% drop. Volatility remained elevated, driven by the Nifty futures and options expiry, coupled with investor caution ahead of tomorrow's crucial RBI monetary policy announcement. On the currency front, the Indian rupee hit a record low, settling at 88.80 against the US dollar, reflecting persistent pressure from global headwinds and adding an extra layer of concern for import-heavy sectors and market sentiment. Let's spotlight today's top movers. On the downside, Bharti, Airtel, ITC, Trent and Bajaj Finserv were notable losers, each facing sector-specific drags and a round of profit booking. Notably, KPIT Technologies saw a sharp 10% fall amid tech sector volatility. On the positive side, Adani Ports led the bulls after upbeat port traffic data, joined by Ultratech Cement, which posted strong demand signals, and Tata Motors on sustained buying in auto. Bharat Electronics also rallied on fresh defense order flows. In the broader mid and small cap space, Lumax Industries continued its high-flying run, surging sharply and hitting a new high, with a 137% jump over 8 months. Meanwhile, Ola Electric locked in the 5% upper circuit after a choppy start, attracting significant retail interest. Let's recap the crucial technical zones. Nifty found support at 24,500, holding firm above the upward trendline. Resistance remains significant around 24,800. Bank Nifty continues to outperform, facing stiff resistance in the range of 54,850 to 54,950. These levels will be pivotal for traders as the market navigates the upcoming policy event. Turning to sectoral performance, public sector banks and the metals pack topped the charts today, each gaining more than 1%. Strength in metals was driven by firm global cues, while PSU banks rode on policy optimism and flows. On the flip side, media stocks dragged the most, losing over 1%, with realty and consumer durables also under the weather due to subdued demand trends and global cautiousness. Switching gears to policy and regulatory headlines, attention was firmly on tomorrow's RBI monetary policy meeting. Investors stayed largely on the sidelines, awaiting cues about rate direction and liquidity measures. SEBI extended the deadline for broker compliance with new retail algo trading rules to April 1, 2026, introducing phased requirements and strict milestones. Retail algo trading will now require exchange-approved strategies, with tighter oversight and platform disruptions likely in the short term. Brokers missing deadlines cannot onboard new retail API-based algo clients, increasing regulatory safety but limiting access temporarily. Commodities saw plenty of action, with gold and silver both notching new record highs in Indian markets, reflecting safe haven demand amid global uncertainty. Gold soared past earlier milestones, adding fresh momentum in rupees, while silver followed suit. Crude oil traded with volatility due to OPEC Plus output signals and renewed Iraqi exports, influencing upstream energy names. Moving to geopolitics, caution over a possible US government shutdown made headlines and weighed on sentiment across both domestic and global markets. Asian stocks remained mixed, and persistent uncertainty in the US dollar contributed to rupee weakness as well as hesitancy among Indian investors. Looking ahead, here's the technical outlook for Wednesday. Nifty is likely to see strong buying interest if it sustains above 24,500. Key resistance lies between 24,800 and 24,850. Any breakout could spark sharp upside momentum. For Bank Nifty, watch the critical resistance at 54,850 to 54,950. With RBI policy in focus, expect volatility to stay elevated. A hawkish tone could pressure rate-sensitive sectors, while a dovish surprise could revive optimism, especially in banks and high-quality financials. Here's your actionable takeaway for today. With the market still in a range-bound mode and volatility on the rise, consider tightening stops around key support and resistance zones. Focusing on robust sectors like defense, PSU banks, and quality financials can provide a safer haven, while the broader sentiment remains cautious. That wraps up today's What Moved the Market episode. Stay tuned for tomorrow morning's update and don't forget to send in your questions for the show. Have a great evening.